Doctor?
I'm alive.
Oh, yes, you are. There
Yeah.
you go. Okay,
I'm alive.
great. I'm sorry, I was in traffic. I was working for my boss, and you know, my body is healing. I can walk without the cane more now. It's beautiful, but I still need to go to the doctor to get them special pill because I've been bad. I did not eating the right protein. That's why this thing flare up. Take my advice. Eat vegetable and fruit. You can't go wrong. You can never gonna have illness when eat vegetable and fruit. It's
Where
just a
do
little
you
bit of meat.
figure out that one?
Yeah, that's balance. But I'm not practicing what I
The
preach. That's
meat
the
eater,
problem.
huh?
You know.
Big meat eater.
I'm not practicing what I preach. And that's the problem. I'm not.
Yes, you are. You showing us what happens when you don't do what you're supposed to.
Oh, there you
That's good.
go.
This is what you're not supposed to do.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody has any question about any of the superpower? You got a glimpse already of what the advanced class look like. We control the flying saucer. We learning telekinesis. We learn also later in the advanced class teleportation. All this thing called it's come from the called the eight major siddha or siddhis from the Pantalachali Yoga Sutra. Who know what that is? Anybody ever heard of it?
No,
No.
I didn't understand.
Anaru, you from the Hindu system. You should know about the Pantajali Yoga Sutra. Pantajali. No, unmute.
Yes,
Yes,
Patanjali.
Pantajali
Patanjali.
Yoga Sutra. Yoga Sutra
Yes.
is the eight
Yes, Sandy.
siddhis or siddha. Yes. In that class, you're
Yes.
gonna be in advanced class. You'll be learning all that. And I took
Yeah.
March, not March. I took Pat and Charlotte and demonstrate to her the advanced class level where you learn to pilot the flying saucer. In the Vedic system, in the Hindu, it is a great honor that the being learn how to flying. It's very honorable to fly a UFO. That's part of the Vanmanas. You know, that's what UFO is called, the Vanmanas.
All right.
Yes.
What kind of flying we gonna do?
No, that's only within the advanced class you are taught that.
I understand that. I want to know what kind of flying. You gonna be flying, or we gonna be seeing ourselves flying?
It's a totally different interface. Right now you're
Okay.
learning Stargate. This is the introductory. But as you can see when Charlotte came back from her ship, because I commissioned them up there to create a ship for all of you, those who are going to be in advanced class.
Okay.
hmm
In the meantime, we need some money, man.
In the meantime, we keep on trotting. That's it. And let the boys up still worry about money. That's their job. Our job is to train. That's our job.
Man. Okay, they won't help us, huh?
No, they are
They're
helping.
helping us.
Yes, they are
Huh?
helping us.
They're helping. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here.
Exactly.
Well,
We
Counts as training.
What happened?
I said them putting money in our accounts is training.
hmm
I'm being a wise guy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You lost me.
hmm
I said them putting money.
I heard you. I just didn't get it. But you were being
Facetious.
sarcastic, facetious and sarcastic.
Okay.
But I got you. Yeah.
See who's gonna be
Yes.
leads to the
Who want to lead the troop today? Who want to be the CEO, commanding officer today?
I heard Pat Hines say she wanna go. She ain't been in a while.
Mm.
I don't see that.
There's Marge. Marge, have you become a CEO before? Commanding officer? The
Not
facilitator?
here.
Well, I'm volunteering you, because you ain't volunteering
Okay, Marge.
yourself.
Go ahead. Find your win lady and your win man.
Okay.
I find your other facilitator half, yeah. You have Robert. You have oh yeah,
Is Robert there?
yes he is.
Yep.
Hey,
And Anthony.
You have
So,
Anuru, you have Anthony. Shoot, you have Alan. You have Eula.
Rosa.
Eula, we are constructing your device today, and we got a lot done. Actually, Dr. Selene doing everything. I'm just doing the bullshit.
So, for my wingman, I'll choose Robert. Robert, are you ready?
I'm
Are you-
using Charlotte
Are you,
device.
are you
2-1-5.
settled? Okay. And and Carmen just did it last night, right?
Yes.
Okay, Eula. All right. Do you want to be my wing woman? Uh-oh. I see your mouth moving, but I don't hear anything.
Just a moment.
Unmute yourself.
Say something, Eula.
Is that better?
That's
Yeah.
good.
There we go. I had to change something in the settings. Sorry.
Okay. Do you want to be the wing woman?
If you, I don't know what to do, but yes, I'll be happy to do my
You're
best.
just assisting.
Okay.
And as you find out stuff, share it.
Do.
Okay. So, is this is for the, what do you call it, Stargate?
Stargate first. Keep it
Okay.
short, 30 minutes.
Short and sweet.
Yes.
Okay, so first we're going to bless our device, right?
And average 3 places. Within that time, we should visit 3 places. 10 minutes on each place.
Places?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so
Breathing.
we're blessing our device.
Breathing.
We're going to bless the device first.
Let this device have the consciousness, soul, mind, spirit, and power of the universe now. And blow into it. Okay. Now we're going to take 3 breaths. We'll breathe in, we'll hold it, and then we'll breathe out through the nose. Okay? Okay. That was our 3 breaths. Now we're going to open up our devices to bring us to the Stargate through the portal. Okay, device. Open the portal and increase. Put our hands over the device to make good contact. And now the portal is opening. We're going to the starship. As we get to the starship, we're greeted by those commanders on board. They welcome us.
Be sure and activate, increase and activate for Stargate healing and traveling mode.
Thank you. Okay. Activate and increase for traveling mode. Take us through the Stargate. And we're traveling. Activate and increase more. Okay. Now we're arriving at the starship. Being greeted by our commander at the starship. Thank you for welcoming us. We'll take some food and drink that they're offering, whatever it is you like. We're opening up our ability to hear and see and feel, activate and increase. Would anyone like to share what they're seeing or feeling?
The team looks like their military, they have a dark blue suits on, like the Air Forcers. But it's not the Air Force uniform, but it's like it.
Okay.
Where are we?
We're still on the starship,
Oh,
and the starship is taking us to one of the moons of Jupiter called Io. I-O. I mean, it's spelled I-O. I don't know how you say it. Io? Io?
I've heard it both ways.
Okay. And Jupiter has like 60 some moons. So this is one of the moons of Jupiter. And we're landing on that moon. What
It's
impressive.
cold here.
Yeah. Oh. I see a lot of white that looks like snow, but it's not really snow. Does anyone see any beings there?
Not yet. It's just a lot of.
Okay.
Looks
Let's
like
activate and increase our ability to sense any beings who live on the moon Io.
Can we go inside the moon?
I
Most
think we better.
planets, moons they live inside.
I agree. Okay, so we'll ask them to take us inside. There's an opening. We're going through inside, and we come out of our starship. There's a lot of noise coming. Beulah, it's coming from you. Okay. Okay, what?
Marge,
anyone?
Marge, a suggestion. You may want to inject some extrasensory serum on everybody.
Good idea.
Also for pineal gland and, extra vision and all of that.
Yes, we'll inject some extra serum to open the pineal gland and make us super sensitive to the life forms around us, because this is a very unusual place.
Thank you.
Thank you. So we're injecting some more, stronger, and we're just looking around. What kind of food or drink does anyone see or sense in this place?
Can whoever is cooking in the background please mute?
Dominico, I don't know. Sounds like. Is that you? Continue.
I'm seeing little white cakes, like little, oh boy, they look almost like tofu, but they taste a lot better. They have a really good flavor. What is anyone else seeing?
I just saw a person dressed in white, like he had just put some food on the table or something and then left.
Yeah. We don't seem to be drawing the being into the room with us. Okay, let's inject some welcoming serum and some friendly serum into all of the travelers and ask for the beings of this moon to come out and talk to us about what they know.
Increase.
And increase.
Marge, I'm sorry. Can you bring me there, please?
Oh, sure. We've entered the starship, activate and increase, and we went to the moon, one of the moons of Jupiter, called Io or Io. And then we went from the surface, we went inside the moon.
Okay.
And so far we're asking for food and drink. We've gotten some little white cakes, and we're trying to get the beings who live there to come and interact with us and speak to us about what they know.
All right, thank you.
What does anyone see as far as the atmosphere, the surroundings? Anthony, what are you seeing?
Blue, and then white. It's like they have mountains and clouds are all over them.
So you're in an outdoor atmosphere?
Yes.
Okay. Are there any flowers, trees?
No, it's kind of weedy, like barren. There's a lot of ground in between the different plants or weeds or whatever.
Okay. Thank you. Alan, what are you seeing?
Nothing.
Okay, so let's activate and increase our ability to sense what is there with whatever senses will appeal to the beings who live there. Robert, how about you?
I'm not seeing anything. I just feel the light of each place. Nice.
Okay. And Blah, what are you experiencing?
I feel the pressure in my forehead. I'm seeing darkness, but then I do feel a tingling sensation in the palm and fingertips.
Okay. So let's activate and increase in the pineal gland and see what else we can find there. Pat, what are you getting?
You know, it's so strange. I don't see anything either.
I'm still down on the ground. It feels like I'm at the Antarctica because the passageway or the underground that we're in, it's like it's made out of ice blocks or something. And there's a table of food there. And outdoors, it's like little white clouds passing by.
Okay. And what about those beings, Victoria? Did you see any more of them?
I haven't seen any more. But that person was dressed all in white, which I thought was unusual.
It's like they don't know what to do with us.
Yeah, I think maybe, I mean, what they're saying to me is they haven't had visitors before, so it's out of their, they don't know what to do or say to us.
Yeah,
They're kind of hiding behind things, looking at us. Okay, so let's increase our friendliness toward them. Activate and increase. So they get the vibe that we are there for good and we just want to learn from them, and we appreciate them.
I feel a lot of pinprick needles on my arms.
So the energy's moving.
They're coming out behind those ice walls.
And they look friendly, but a little bit afraid. Is that what?
Yeah, they look afraid, and they're small. Not too 5'5" or something.
Kind of like
So-
Eskimo.
Yeah, I saw two of them behind, looked like an aloe vera, big old aloe vera plant. Peeping.
Yeah, aloe vera's there?
I said looks like. I don't know what it is. You know, it don't look 100% like it, but you know, the plant was real big, and two guys were behind it peeking.
Okay. So, Carmen, what are you seeing or experiencing?
When we were in the ship getting there, all I saw was a lot of white, beige, and rustic color kind of terrain. And then that's it, besides, you know, all the heat and tingling and all that good stuff that comes from the device.
Cool. Sally, what about you? What's happening?
I'm just feeling a lot of pressure, like a ball between my hands. But I don't know. I just had a feeling like we were getting some blue stuff to drink. But I don't know if that's right or not. But that's what it seemed like to me.
I can see that.
Yeah, I can too.
And it tastes really good. It's like a fruit drink, but it has a little tang to it.
It has a little bit of coconut in it, sort of, which is strange in a cold environment.
Yeah.
Maybe in hothouses someplace.
Yeah. So let's see if we can move around there a little bit and see what else is in the area. If they have a hothouse to grow things, let's ask if we can go to the hothouse and see what it looks like. So,
What has anybody noticed what they look like?
They're small. They're like 5'5" and thin.
Wait.
and wearing white.
I'm only 5 feet. Wait a minute.
Okay, they're really big to you, Sally. Okay.
You said like kind of petite but skinny, but I'm feeling like Teletubbies. I don't know why, but
Oh, you know, I have that too. They're like little Michelin men, a little bit thinner.
like kind of fuzzy around them. But maybe it's what they're wearing.
Yeah.
But kind of peeking out from stuff and like curious, but kind of like Teletubbies.
And a little bit like Munchkins, but they're
I love it.
but they're all in white,
Yeah, they're kind of cute.
and they kind of giggle and
They are cute.
yeah.
Now, don't make fun of me, guys. Call me Munchkin.
Anyway, they're friendly. So let's ask them if they'll take us to the hothouse. They're willing, but they're still thinking we're a little strange.
And we're huge to them.
Some of us are.
Some of us are.
Well, I'll just put it this way. I feel like a moose next to them. Okay.
Oh dear. Okay. So, is anybody getting to the hothouse?
I just don't, they don't want to take us.
I think they seem to think they have trade secrets.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
they don't want to
they don't want to
share.
share with us.
Yeah, they don't want to share how they grow all this stuff.
Yeah. If that's an aloe plant in that cold environment, they must be a heck of a planters.
Yeah. Dr. Jose, are you getting anything from this? You're the garden.
To me, I just see a lot of vines and almost green all around, like a shade around me. But I don't see anything other than green.
Hothouse.
You're probably in the hot house already.
Could be, but it's made out of greens to me.
So it's like a trellis going over the top, and they grow over the top of it?
Moss and greens all around.
Is it like a Quonset hut with the curvature around the top?
Do they have a telescope set up in a room? Has anyone seen that?
Not yet. Ask them how they use that telescope, Victoria.
I don't see anybody, just me.
Yeah, the telescope's by itself, but it's all set up and everything.
Okay, what about Suzanne and Walter? What are you experiencing? Are you there?
Check with Alan and...
Yeah, Alan, did you pick up anything yet?
No.
How about Rosie?
Where's Rosie?
Are we being blocked?
Robert, did you say that we're being blocked?
No, I'm asking, are we being blocked so we can't see? Or
They may be doing that since they're scared of us.
Yeah, very possible.
I see some tomato-like plants in the hothouse, but they're a different color. They're like black and red.
Wow.
Anthony, what are you experiencing?
Like a purple.
I was in the hothouse and I see these vines you were talking about, but they had tomatoes, well, tomato-like substance on them. Looked like tomatoes, but the color was like black, like deep black, purple, and red.
Yeah.
Did you see anybody?
No.
I think we ought to respect their space and leave.
I do too. And we'll apologize if we intruded.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
And thank
you so much for putting up with us and
you.
offering what you offered to
And the
us.
drink.
We appreciate it. And we're just going to get back into our shift and split. Okay, back to the ship, everyone. And
Open Stargate?
Yeah, open up Stargate. And we will now go to the Bahamas. So we can warm up a little. Okay.
Yeah, you're relieved. It was so cold.
It was. Okay, so now Starship is taking us to the Bahamas. We are opening the gate of the opening of the Starship so that we can get out and get onto the beach. And we can ask for exactly what kind of food and drink we'd like to have on the beach, what scenery we would like to have, what feelings we'd like to have with the sun shining on us, the warm sand.
What dimensions are we in?
We're back on Earth.
We're on Earth.
Back in Bahamas.
We're in the Bahamas, the earthly Bahamas.
Oh.
Okay.
Sun, drinking a
Keep it short. I'm already got my margaritas.
Me too.
Pina colada.
Actually, I could
Walter, what are you feeling? Oh, sorry. Pat,
I'm
what did you say?
I'm just, my hands are warm and I'm not seeing anything.
Okay. Enjoy the sun.
Thank you.
And the water.
Pat, what did you say? I missed it.
Oh, I said I couldn't. It wasn't important. I just couldn't decide whether to have a margarita or a coconut, whatever that is, coconut rum.
Pina colada.
Thank you. I couldn't think of that word. Pina colada. But I chose a margarita, my favorite.
I'll have my gin and tonic, guys.
Yeah, that works everywhere, right? Okay, Nagadu, what are you experiencing?
I have just a sensation in the hands a little bit.
Can you feel the sun and the warmth?
No, I don't feel that. Just in between the palms of my hands. That's why.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll activate and increase some more serum to all the travelers. Glenn opening up, and Domenico's gonna wake up.
I am wide awake, actually.
Oh, so the yawn just came in.
Somebody yawned. I don't know who it was.
That was Domenico.
Why is it always me? You guys have it with me, don't you?
No, didn't you yawn?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. The thing lit up. Okay. So, Blah, what are you getting now? Right. Oh, your child.
Oh, it was just not seeing anything. It was just darkness, but then my palms are really sweaty, though. So it's feeling something.
That's a good thing.
From the beach. Okay. Robert, what are you getting in the Bahamas?
Warm sensation in the hands and a soothing vibration.
Relaxing.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Okay, Rosie, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Enjoying myself, lying down on the, I have my towel laid on the sand, just enjoying the sunshine and the nice blue water. I have a margarita on my hand, a strawberry margarita.
Oh, yum.
And let's get whatever food each of you would like. Think about that and see it coming toward you. And Domenico, what are you experiencing in the Bahamas?
Well, I'm having a lot of energy right throughout my whole body. You know, I tried to dip into the water, but I was so cold up in the IO there that now I'm like cold sweating here.
Ooh. Okay, so soak up some sun and enjoy. Anthony, what do you have going in the Bahamas?
Hey, I'm in the air looking down. You know, I see the beach, and this is about the third time I don't go all the way out. I'm in the air looking down on you guys.
You're floating.
Or, you know, with thatch roofs and all of that, and everybody looks like they're having a good time. They all got drinks. I don't have a drink up there.
You like to glide, Anthony, huh?
I guess. It's nice, though. You know, I'm in the air looking down. And I get a panoramic view. You know, I get to see the water, the palm trees, the sand, the whatever they call it, little beach bar. You guys.
Tiki bar.
Tiki bar. There it is. Tiki bar, yeah.
At least it's free. You don't have to pay no airfare and hotel fare and hookah fare. So, you know.
Yeah.
Alan,
But I'm just wondering why I never come down.
You're forbidden.
Well, do you want to be grounded down? I mean, do you want to plant your feet on the earth there?
Not especially. I'm good.
Okay.
I like the feeling of her.
Okay, that's good.
We have 5 minutes left.
Okay, Ellen, what are you experiencing?
Nothing.
You got a flat tire.
Alan, do some breathing.
Alan's back is
Okay, Victoria, what about you? What do you get there?
I'm enjoying the beach, the water. I'm in the lounge chair. There are people on the beach, and I'm enjoying my drink, margarita.
Good. Anora, what are you experiencing?
I don't see anything, but I feel energy on my hands, vibration.
Okay, thank you.
It's on my face.
For those of you who have trouble seeing, do the pranayama. Either the,
the
in
pranayama.
yeah, the breathing in, hold your breath and breathe out, or through your left nose, hold it, then breathe out through your right nose, then breathe into your right nose, hold it, and then breathe into your breathe out through your left nose. To balance and clear your mind.
Right.
That's now you have 2 forms of pranayama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Sally, what's happening for you in the Bahamas?
I'm in the shade. I don't like to be hot, and it's really warm.
Okay. Did you get some food and drink?
Yes, my rum and coke with an umbrella.
Good for you.
And lobster. My favorite.
Ooh, yum.
And caviar.
Ooh, yum. I'll have some of that.
You can only eat good lobster in New England, guys. Come on.
We're not in New England. We're wherever.
Good too.
Bahamas.
Okay, are we running out of time? I believe we are.
Yeah.
So let's gather ourselves up, finish your drink, finish your food. Let's gather ourselves back to the ship. We'll open that portal again and bring ourselves back to the earth and shake ourselves off. And to get ready for the next one, maybe we should do our breathing.
Yes.
Just to get ourselves centered, because we got kind of scattered. Okay.
Marge, it was Dr. J. He was yawning.
Oh, yes.
Was it really? Okay, Domenico, you have my apologies.
But he let Domenico take that beating anyway, though.
No, you didn't even admit it.
You
I'm
call
very
that
nice
a
Anthony.
Oh, dear.
That's okay. I've got thick skin. I can handle it.
All right. That's the way to be.
Okay, so I think you all know how to do the alternate breathing that he's talking about. So let's do some of that before 3 or 4 breaths. I'll let you do it at your own pace. Because next we do the healing, right?
Yes. Select the people you're going to be healing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so.
I need some healing. I need.
Okay.
Awaken serum.
Dr. Jose.
You got one volunteer. Anybody else?
Number 1. Who else would like some healing tonight?
I could go. Carmen.
Carmen, okay.
Ditto. I'd like to have some healing too, if you guys don't mind.
Go.
How about Alan? His back hurts.
Oh, Alan.
That's okay. I'll pull out. Have Alan do it.
No, that's 4.
No, 4 people is fine.
Oh, okay. I thought okay.
We can handle it. We're tough.
Now other people, you let your device scan the person and tell you. Now you know how to device communicates. So you begin to use your power now. From this day onward, you will depend 100% plus on your device to scan and read the person and heal. You will become as it pilot.
Couldn't make all of that out, Dr. Consol.
Yeah, you were very low.
I said from this day onward, let your device do the reading, let your device do the healing, and you just become a pilot. Meaning you just become the facilitator of it. You just the bridge. You command your device to do everything. To read, to heal.
Information. We don't put our thumbs up no more?
No, you do your thumb up and everything. You just the bridge. You're just like.
Alan, we offered healing to your back. Is that okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
That means, in other words, I'm trying to bring everyone up to your level, Anthony. You got it.
My level.
He's right.
Yeah, no, man,
No, we don't own it, Anthony.
Own it.
You see, I shut up.
Yes, we own it.
Say thank
Yes.
you and be quiet.
Exactly.
Thank you.
I'm bringing everyone up to your level. You see how you depend on Sarah for everything? That when you heal, you always depend on her to be the energy, but also to be the guide and also be the information, intel on the person, right? That's what I'm trying to get.
That's what you told us.
Exactly.
We don't do anything.
No.
The device does everything.
Exactly. So I'm going to bring everyone mindset.
Let that burden go, you know.
Exactly. So as you can see,
We're just the mouthpiece.
you are what I want everyone to become.
Whoa, Anthony.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
I like that.
Okay, are we ready to activate our healing? Okay.
Yes.
So, device, activate healing, in remote healing mode, activating increase. And we're beginning with Dr. Jose. We're doing a scan, full spectrum body scan. We're injecting serum that increases his immune system, removes fungus and parasites and viruses. Inject serum now and increase. We're injecting super serum and increase. We're injecting herbal remedies to clear his lungs and increase.
Guys inject calming and grounding serum and increase.
Excellent. Dr. Jose, what are you feeling?
I feel relaxed and I feel the serum flowing through my body. And everybody's getting sick, so I hope I don't get sick. I don't like to be sick.
You are sick, Dr. Jose. I'm scanning you have a virus infection already.
You should inject some anti-flu serum into him.
Yeah.
Let's get some colloidal silver and colloidal gold.
Take a lot of lemons in the morning.
And lemon
Yep, vitamin C,
with
vitamin D, vitamin E,
Inject
serums.
right.
And oregano oil serum.
Yes, very good.
And injecting elderberry serum now.
My hand's going numb. Yes.
How about give him some aloe vera with lemon and honey serum?
Uh-oh.
You like that?
Aloe vera juice with lemon and honey. And increase.
Hot toddy serum.
body serum and increase.
Thank you.
How's it feeling, Dr. Jose?
My lungs feel a lot.
Are things kind of heating up? That's the sense I'm getting.
Let's get
Just
some.
feel my neck and my head kind of stiff.
Would you like to have the
some nasal congestant serum?
Okay, maybe we can give him some NyQuil serum, you know. NyQuil.
Would knock him out.
Oh, yeah, that knocks you out.
Let's get him some garlic and onion soup serum.
Making me hungry.
It's good for you.
Give him some zinc.
Lemon juice.
Zinc serum.
Oh, yeah, zinc.
Zinc.
Can't go out hunting women with all this stuff tonight.
No, I'm staying asleep. I get up early in the morning to work.
Okay.
Okay, relaxation serum and increase, and liberation from all the negative effects. Increase.
Thank you. Feels good.
Don't feel bad, Dr. Jose. The flu got me the other day. So my wife have given me the suction cup session.
This guys has been missing 2 days of work already. So I've been double work. It's a lot of sick people.
Wow.
Okay.
I don't quit. It won't last me. I just take a lot of vitamins.
And rest. Can you rest?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do tonight. That's why I didn't go back home.
Okay, good. Okay, we're going to let you rest now.
Thank you.
We'll move on to Carmen. Let's do full body scan on Carmen. Full spectrum body scan.
Full spectrum body scan.
And let's give you super serum for relaxation, for improving the immune system, making you strong and healthy, and increase now. Increase more.
The right inject uplifting serum and increase. Limitless increase. Immunity booster serum.
Yeah. All the vitamins and minerals that are required to overcome anything coming your way and increase.
Strength and stamina serum increase.
Liberation serum increase.
Carmen, what are you feeling so far?
Like an overwhelming sensation coming from the crown, going slowly down my face, all the way through my shoulders, and all the way to my elbow, waist area.
Excuse me a second, but this is being streamed right now.
What?
Oh no.
It's only being
It's
recorded.
streaming.
Oh crap.
By Dr. K.
Oh, I forgot to put on the unlisted. Crap, what should I do? What should I do? Oh, this guy. Tip Odom. Piesa Borate. Men just dapte. Ring away, look grew. A block. Cha Kyom Chow Kyom Look, look. តន់ដល់ពេលវេលាស្អែកត្រូវតែហាត់ហើយត្រូវមានកូនសិស្សច្រើនបានគ្រូនឹងឲ្យជួបវិញ
That's exactly how I feel, like something
ឲ្យសេចក្តីស្រឡាញ់ជាសិលរបស់យើងដើម្បីវាជីងវាធ្វើឲ្យដើរស្មើច្រវាក់ស្មើបើសិនថាខ្វះសិលដកដង្ហើមចេះតុបចេញ
yourself goes all.
ដកដង្ហើម
Sorry.
អូបចេញធ្វើ5ដង
Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that.
I can't do nothing yet until this is over the class, then I can put on unlisted.
Okay, let's move on to Domenico. And we know from past experience about your eyes.
Eye and leg, left leg.
And left leg. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay. So now full spectrum body scan on Domenico. Our focus goes to, okay, we'll inject super relaxation serum.
Do I inject Immortal Fruit Serum? And Forever 21 Serum?
Oh, I know. Ocuvite eye serum.
Wow.
Times 100.
And increase now.
Perfect.
Do I inject medical nanites? 12?
Why? There's a huge flood of serum going right through my eyes.
Right. We're injecting joy and harmony serum and increase.
Inject Inspiration, Strength, and Stamina Serum. Increase.
Wow. Thank you.
Let's inject some liberation serum and increase.
Inject the restoration and magic serum.
And increase.
Rejuvenation Serum. Increase.
And blood cleansing serum and increase.
Domenico, what are you feeling?
Wow. I feel like a new man.
All right.
My God. I want to report to you guys, since we'll be doing healing on my left leg, it's coming along beautifully.
Oh, good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. What else do we want to give Domenico before we move on?
Some of that colloidal silver serum times 100 into his left leg.
Snuggle it.
And increase.
Yes.
And nanobots.
Okay. That's good.
All right. Okay, Domenico.
Thank you. Oh, it's going really well.
Oh.
I told you, I feel like a new man. I was floating. I'm so liberated by these aches. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate it.
And let's give a shot of unconditional love to all of our POE. Forgot it and the other one. Okay. Now after Domenico, we're going to Alan.
Mm-hmm. And don't forget to add Dr. Selene in your list.
Oh, okay. We'll add her in after Alan. Alan, are you ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Word of mouth on the back is his pain or discomfort.
Yeah, which part of your back? I mean, we're doing a full spectrum body scan, but tell us that part too. Alan,
What's that?
which part of your back?
Oh, I thought you were getting that from your device.
Oh,
I'm getting lower to middle.
I'm getting lower left.
Yes, it is the bottom left.
Yes.
In center.
Yes.
Okay. And it kind of messes up the whole thing.
That is correct. From this day onward, you will not need to ask the person. You ask your device, and they will tell you.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, we are injecting pain relief.
Muscle relaxing super serum.
And increase. We're injecting alignment serum. So the spine goes into alignment. And increase.
Let's add some space between his discs.
Okay.
Serum.
And some collagen serum. And increase.
Also give him a massage with hot rocks.
Okay. Massage serum and increase.
Alan, you need to report in real time what are you experiencing, so your sender can. Okay.
I'm as I was.
Okay, please give him some LSD, some cocaine. F the rule this time, because he needs his real stuff.
Magic 7 serum.
Magic serum to the max and increase.
Device inject liberation, uplifting, and limitless serum. Increase.
Let's give him an anti-stress serum.
And give him psychic sensitive energy serum and supermorphine serum.
And increase.
And inject level 25 medical nanite serum.
And increase.
Device inject 10,000 year ginseng serum.
And increase. Alan, what's happening?
Just have a very, very light temperature increase in my core.
Okay.
Device send in the medical team and put Alan into a hot spring to rejuvenate his whole body from now.
I don't know who's that sound. There's so much noise.
I don't either. It's pretty bad.
Okay, traveler, whoever that is,
Okay,
1-1.
it was Rosie.
Okay.
Okay. Probably your neighbors. Okay, Alan. Let's increase the serum and pour it over the top of your head for relaxation, for increasing your ability to feel the healing energy coming to you.
And you can bring the medical team so can do surgery on him, remove his spine altogether, and just give him a new one.
Good idea. Okay, the medical team is coming in to remove your spine, replace it with one that's perfectly in alignment, that has no pain, that keeps you happy and joyful and increased.
Are we going to cut out his
It's on a
penis?
sciatic nerve.
Okay.
Are we going to cut out his penis? You want his penis cut
No.
out? Oh.
I'm not going to, but
No.
I would like.
Dr. K has a collection of penises.
Give Alan a serum to help with the I am so tired of being in pain.
Okay, my thumb's getting hot. Let's give him a serum that releases whatever stress is holding this pain that he's not feeling supported. Serum.
Can you give me some of that universe serum? Because that stuff seemed to help.
Okay. The super serum of the universe. Yeah. Universe.
Serum of the universe.
How did I say it last time?
From Sally, Dr. K.
Huh? I forgot how I say it last time. I was channeling it, Serum of the universe. Yeah.
Robert says super serum of the universe.
Yeah, super serum of the universe.
And increase.
That part I'm feeling now. I start I'm feeling a spinning.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody else is giving me some spinning something.
And we're removing the source of the aggravation. And increase.
Inject grounding serum. Increase.
My device is telling me this was not your pain. It's someone else's, and you picked it up. So let's let go of it and increase.
Yeah, it's called a big automobile ran into the back of me 5 years ago.
Oh, that's way too long to have that hanging around.
Whew. I'm getting there's a negative entity of some type holding onto that spike.
Scan his aura. Tell you already have aura training. So read it and interact with the entity. Would you, Pat?
Yes.
Yeah, go for it, Pat.
All right.
Code 9, honey. Code 9.
Okay. Give him code 9 serum.
No, sweetheart, code 9. Your device.
Activate code 9.
Yes.
Activate code 9. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
And do some aura reading.
Okay. Tell George, show me the aura of, Alan.
Okay. I was reading the negative entity when you were talking about the aura. I'm sorry.
Yes.
So
and then
his aura is it's like a blue. It's really beautiful.
Okay.
But there's a dark spot on the blue, which is but it's in your body where on the left side where your back hurts.
Okay, now go talk to that dark spot. To tell your device, yes, go and talk to the dark spot, the dark entity.
That's what I was going to do.
Yes.
So I'm talking to the entity now. The entity is here to give you a lesson. And the lesson is that you help everyone else, but you don't take good care of yourself. And that you need to start taking better care of yourself and release those you really care about to have their own journey. And this entity is going to stay here until you can do this, because it's here to teach you. So the dark entity is a really good thing. Are you resonating with that?
To fine tune the balance. Yes. It teaches
Alan,
you.
are you ready? That resonate?
No, it doesn't resonate. I do a lot for myself, trying to work through everything.
I don't see it as working on yourself. I'm not looking at that. I'm looking at you're so kind with people, and you use a lot of energy helping people.
Okay.
And that drains you. And maybe you're not even aware that it drains you.
I actually, whenever I work on somebody else, I have more energy.
Okay, Alan, I'm seeing this as a female in your life, and somewhere that energy is going inappropriately, and that's, and it's clinging there, and so if you can identify a female who's taking energy from you in any way, I think you'll get a handle on that.
Yeah, because it's sucking your energy.
Okay.
Does that resonate?
Possibly.
Okay, I help you out. What they saying that you know, there's a balance in everything that we do. The entity is here to let you know you can find the balance in everything, and don't go over your limits, even helping yourself or helping others. You gotta learn to juggle and find the right comfortable, the right balance for every circumstance. Until then, it will remain until that it know that you can find the right balance, and after that it will leave. It will leave on its own. You don't have to force it. That's what it says.
Yeah, you don't have to do anything.
Yes.
It'll leave.
Yeah, it's losing power just by us finding it.
Because it put pain to you to slow you down, to remember, to detach on some cases. Some cases okay to connect, but not to the point it exhausts you. And that's what it means. That's why it is here. Does that make sense now? Practically and logically?
Yeah.
Dr. K,
Yes.
what's a yellow aura?
The yellow aura, according to the Barbara Brannan Hand of Light and Light Emerging, yellow means the color, the throat chakra. It is the stomach. It's the willpower. But also it means a person have logic, have strong willpower, who love intelligence, but also love to eat. Who love to eat what kind of food taste. They love to taste different food. And they pretty much are curious type of individual.
Well, I saw yellow aura.
On who?
On Alan. Alan?
Yep, that does fit Alan.
I love food.
See?
I love good food. Let me correct that statement.
Yes. As I described it, strong will, love food, very curious, very intelligent, but also there is a higher blue aura, like what Pat say, because you also see the logic in higher plane of existence, you know? It makes higher sense. Because the world is not only just curious about the physical, but also the origin and the destination.
So, Alan, how are you feeling now?
I feel okay.
Now I'm going to give you a special serum. Device, please inject acupuncture. The dragon, the male and female dragon serum of harmonic field serum now into Alan. Increase.
So I feel a light vibration.
I just
Yin-Yang balancing serum?
Oh yes, I just began to learn how his mind work. And see, I have a Q144, you have a Q144, so we're linking right now. See, I'm right here. See? I'm right here. And I'm doing my thing. I'm linking. I'm so powerful. I just link with my mind. And I'm more egoist.
I'm also getting that part of your balance, Alan, is to be rather than to do.
In some case, but not in our case.
Right, right. But to help the entity understand the entity.
So that is, he have to find that balance.
Yes.
It's good to help, but not too much. Not to the point that it burn you out. That's what the entity is here to teach you.
Right.
And the black spot is smaller now. Is it for you, Pat?
It is smaller. It is smaller.
Okay.
Robert, what does your device tell you about what's going on with Alan? Just say it. It don't have to make sense to you, but it will make sense to Alan.
advice. What is going on with Alan's body?
And psychology.
And psychology.
Remember, learn to ask every question: how, what, when, where, and why on every level, physical, emotional, or spirit.
He's going through a phase.
Mm-hmm.
It's like to teach him a lesson. So that's what I got.
Mm-hmm. Does he have any meaning? Does he ask the right? Does he have any girlfriend or wife behind the scene?
Tell me his.
Does he have a sex slave under the dungeon?
Please tell me about.
Oh man.
Good thing this is streaming live, right?
Yeah.
It will be offline after the class is done. It'll be put it on unlisted. So they
I'm not gonna have that. It's kind of weird.
What does your device say? Don't distract him, my student. I need him to focus with his device.
All right. Device, tell me who is that? Should I say a person's name? Ask him a person's name, or?
Well, whatever you want to ask your device, just repeat what it say back.
Device, who is his intimate person? Is it Rachel?
At least not yet. I don't know a Rachel.
Okay.
No, ask him right here. Does he have any girl in his relationship in this life, in right now, as of now, like that?
Right, does Alan have any girl in his life right now?
And just say what you hear from your device. Doesn't matter wrong or right. You are not on judgment. Your device is.
Okay, let me ask again. I'm getting a little cloudiness.
Okay, then take 3 deep breaths to clear your mind. And it should respond to you in less than a second. And then just say what you hear. Then it will continue to talk even after the 1 second. Because the response time is less than 1 second. That's when it begins. But it will continuously talking to you even after 1 second. Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is with Jennifer. It's going to my head. I don't know if it's right.
No, it's you don't have to know. It's not your job to know.
Okay.
Your job is to what? Receive and tell. Receive and tell. And Alan is the device.
Of course I have a girlfriend, and no, it's not Jennifer.
You see?
Is she a redhead with freckles?
No, are you going to introduce me, Anthony?
I don't know. I might keep her for myself.
So, Robert.
Is her name Rachel?
Yes.
I thought it was Jennifer.
Dallin, did he got right that you have a girlfriend? With what his device told him. Okay. See that? Okay. There you go, Robert. That's the question. So your device choose to answer you that. So bingo, you got it. See how it respond? In less than a second, it respond, but it will talk continuously. Okay, good.
Okay, Alan, how are you feeling?
I'm doing okay.
Okay.
That's what you said before. Is it any better?
Just say what you. Just say the truth. It ain't gonna hurt nobody feeling around here.
I think it's more a result because I haven't been moving. But that's okay because I gotta take a bathroom break soon.
Okay. All right. Let's seal it up. Let's move on to Dr. Celine. And let's give her some healing billing, you know.
Okay, let's go for Dr. Celine. Thank you, Alan.
Thank you.
Okay, Dr. Celine. We'll do a full body scan. Full spectrum body scan. And we'll begin by injecting some relaxation serum, relaxing the muscles and increase. Okay, sorry.
Give her also the universal serum, the serum of the universe.
Injecting universal serum intestinally and increase.
Some ginger, some turmeric, some bitter melon, lemongrass serum.
Liberation and uplifting serum.
Yes, liberation.
Antibiotic serum.
Level, make up a level, 55 something. I just make shit up, you know, and the device just make it come true.
Level 22.
All right, level 22.
And increase. And DNA 144.
Integration serum.
And increase.
Strength and stamina serum. Increase.
Anti-stress serum. Trauma serum.
And abundant serum.
Yes, abundant serum.
Calming and grounding serum. Increase.
We should give her super money face serum. She's a Pisces.
Super what?
Super money face serum.
Oh. How about some super RV serum?
Yeah, there you go. Super RV serum.
For abundance in all areas.
And also Nasara serum and Gisora serum. Yeah.
Is she at work, Dr. K?
Yes, she is.
Okay.
I just text her, let her know she's getting her healing.
Oh, good.
Send serum to help her feet from standing.
And also shoulder and arm.
Yes, her shoulders and arm.
Okay. And increase.
Let's give her a massage on her shoulders and her arms.
Yeah. What happened to Dr. Jose? Is he asleep? He's sick. Let him sleep. All right.
Yeah, he was really not feeling good.
Let's inject trust and peace of mind serum and increase.
Ginseng and black chicken soup serum. Increase.
There you go.
Anti-serum.
Immortal fruit serum. Increase.
Can you imagine that people in China have access to this method and this technology, you know how to use it? They would make a killing on other race.
They would.
And make billions of dollars. Papa's son know how to heal you.
Rainbow body serum.
The rainbow body serum is entering her, like I can see it.
Can she tell us how she's feeling, or is she too busy?
I'm already tapping to her mind because I already told her that she's going to get healing because she requests healing every day.
Okay.
I can monitor everything right here because I can see everything, you know. It's entering her. She's having a lot of relief, and there's a lot of energy going into her as we speak, and she's feeling warmer over her body.
Oh, good.
Golden armor serum. Increase.
An unconditional love serum and increase.
Alan, what is your loyalty? Are you still loyal to Dr. WC? Say the truth.
To Dr. WC?
Yes,
I have no issues with Dr. WC.
No, no, I
If
mean,
that's what you're asking.
oh no, no, that's not an answer. This is more a healing question, more. Yeah, I see her in your field, and she have been your lighthouse for quite a while. Is there what I'm asking? Is there's an unbalance between you and her?
I wouldn't quite say that. I mean, I've gotten
Because you and
I
her.
bought some products from her, but that's about it.
Okay. This is a healing question. It's not like it's not like any relate to. Are you and her having any unbalances? You know, in your emotion because of you being with me. That's what I mean.
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. Good.
Unless somebody else is putting it there, but I have no.
Because you know the lower back. You know what the lower back relate to, right? It's relate to the second chakra and the third chakra, the will and the sexual, and also the well-being motion, but also connected to the Susana, where the first chakra is also connected. That's also relate to reinforcement of memory or structure. You know, like a stone stacked together. It really part of your roots. And before even you found me, you found Dr. WC. You know, before you reach me. You know, does that make sense? So I'm part of the process. That's what I'm asking. It's not relate who you Lord. It more relate does your heart, does your emotion is in balance with the systematic step that go up this particular path. Because you know you didn't find me on your own. You found me because you went through with Dr. WC website. You know.
I don't think that's a connection at all.
Emotionally speaking, what do you think was the connection? Because the reason is I need you to unleash the block in your lower back so the energy can flow. You know better that the pain comes from energy block. Something is blocking you. We need to remove the block. You know the rule. So what is blocking it? It's not just a car accident. That's just only a result of something 5, 6 years, but something else. And I can see what is it. Just let's go back to your childhood. What did you want it to be? Remember your master? Remember the conflict of him and you, how much you care for him? You want him to realize his, you know, everything, that not all the students were planning to betray him, but your master having hard time accepting the student point. He thinking our student gonna be that way. You know, he getting to that point where he like cut himself off, and you was concerned about him because you want to change it his mind. You know, to show him that's not the way things works. But he made up his mind because he have his own trauma. So he has like a father figure in that field to you. And in a way you was very, you know, really trying, really put your energy into it. It caused you to, you know, like, it's not throw your hand up, but make you didn't want to express your view because you know your master's wrong, but you couldn't say that in front of him because that's a disrespect. So part of you getting to not waver, but just on the sideline and couldn't do anything about it because you respect him so much, like a, you know, grand Sifu father figure. You know, just like your real dad, but you respect him more because he's your spiritual teacher, you know, in that essence, and you look up to him, you know, and therefore when he went AWOL in that sense, your heart was hurt, and also it kept in your back, you know, your lower back, and that's why when everything aligned to that level, that's where the origin came from. So how do you release him? The best way is just release him, and you release yourself. But you care so much because of him, because he's one of your origin. You understand me now?
I understand what you're saying. I mean, he'll always have a special place in my heart, but I've let him go and let him move along his path.
Yes, that's true, but it still hurt your heart. Because the relationship is strong, so you have to rewrite the relationship. I show you how to do it. If you're going to inject, put your hand over the device And I'm going to show you how the advanced snuggler does. Device activate. Code 14. Time travel mode. Now. Device interface my consciousness and Alan and other student. Now. We're going in a little portal a little bit. Okay? Device, please take Alan now through the Stargate portal. Now the Stargate portal become time travel portal. Please take him back in time to the event that causes back to pain. The moment of his car incident. Now. There you are. This is where you're driving. Don't worry, your counterpart won't be able to see you. But at this, you have a higher perspective of the car. Now, remove the car and remove you from the car. Good. Now see you no longer self as human. So remove your human form and now give yourself a light form. And that car that was about to hit your car, let's remove it. Go ahead and remove that car. Now you're just floating down the road without a car. Just a light being floating. Remember this. Device imprint this new memory, this new experience into his backbone now, into his cellular structure. Integrated with him. There is no more accident. There never was. Now everything has been rewritten for the better. And activate this new memory of floating along the freeway, just flying. And replace that memory of the trauma of the old and permanently replace it with the new one. Now. Device open up the time travel portal. And take Alan back to his present timeline with an alternative history that is in his favor. And when he returns, allow him to experience no more pain. Now, integrate his new memory, integrate his new experience in the present of here and now, and welcome back to your body. Okay, Alan. You can open your eyes.
Feels looser.
Mm-hmm.
Still has a little tinge in there, but it does feel a lot looser.
It will rewrite itself automatically. Your body is catching up. So the time stream has changed. So class, what have you learned today? What did I just do?
That is so cool what you just did. I can't believe it.
Mm-hmm.
You rewrote the time. You went back and
okay.
The time.
That noise, that's annoying. What did I just do, Robert?
Time travel.
Exactly. What did I change the Stargate portal to? Time portal.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. That was code 14. Remember, write out this code down, cause so I might forget all this code. You know, I'm making a BS as I go along. Okay. Device make it real.
Yeah, you told me there's 144 codes, right?
Exactly. So you have to think. So you have to make up the other that I can't make up.
Yeah. I'm writing notes down as we go.
Rewriting the timeline?
Yes, ma'am. Because each trauma is stuck in time. That's the reason we need the time portal to go back in time to untrap the consciousness in that memory. Does that make sense? This, you gotta know, is also taught in what? The Barbara Brenda Hand of Light and Light Emerging book. Hand of Light and Light Emerging. There you will have knowledge, the stuff I have. Mm-hmm. Remember, it's not easy teaching you stuff, things from the future. Have to have some reference. Does that make sense? So your logical mind can have something. It's like a computer program. I have to use the variable you know. Because if I'm using variable from the future, you would get lost in translation. So I have to use variable in your time. The light, the hand of light, the light emerging, is written by Dr. Barbara Ann Britton, a NASA scientist in the bioenergetic field. And she had her own school over there in Florida. And she introduced everyone. But yet you got lucky you introduced to me, because I teach you the completion of all her knowledge, from the future. I can't teach you the future stuff that your mind that's not familiar with, because that's like an ant looking at a god. Does that make sense? It don't work that way.
Yeah.
So I gotta use variable from your time to teach you. Even this technology, the highest technology of form, we gotta put in a form that your mind can recognize it. Otherwise, it'd be pointless. It'd be like magic. And I don't want to teach you magic. That's not why we're here. But everything we're doing now sound like magic. You notice that?
Yeah.
It does sound like magic.
Magic is what? What did Linda Nimrod always tell you? Magic is science that you don't understand yet. Does that make sense? But now you're understanding it. So to your family, you doing like magic. Oh my God, if you would met my younger self, I would challenge all the other Cambodians to go to church every day. And I told them, Jesus has nothing on me.
If any of you all have not watched the movie Paul, P-A-U-L, Brian told me to watch it. It's so funny, and yet everything that he's teaching us is in there. Well, not everything, but a lot of it is. It's just hilarious.
You mean the comedian, the alien, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The name of the movie is Paul, and he's an alien, and he's got two geeky computer guys taking him around. It's really fun.
What's it on?
I remember that.
It's on. It's not on net. Well, it's funny. It was on Netflix in Canada, but it's not on Netflix here. But I got it. Well, he sent me a link, so I'll send you the link if you want me to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Alan, how does your back
It's
feel
a
now?
funny movie. It's really funny.
Isn't it hilarious?
Yeah, it's hysterical.
Yeah, I laughed and laughed and laughed today. It was great.
That movie, it's called Soft Disclosure. They put it in a comical way, but it's based on real stuff. Like me, look at me. I'm an alien. I'm from the future. See?
I mean, it was totally soft disclosure.
So, Dr. K, are you saying you're a comical disclosure?
Yes. Absolutely.
I think Alan's feeling better.
He is. I can see his aura. Look at his aura now. It's different. It's bright. It's white.
It's bright. Yeah, it was dull before.
Hi, everybody. It's Charlotte.
Hi, baby.
Hello.
I missed you all.
Yeah, miss you, baby.
So where are you now? Are you driving back from Salinas or going on your journey?
Yeah, well, you know how my world changes in a heartbeat. Now I'm going directly home. So I should be home in like maybe an hour and 15 minutes. Well, maybe an hour and a half with traffic.
Okay.
So, yeah. So how was your guys' skating tonight?
Well, the first part of it was good. The second part of it was kind of strange.
No. Honey, don't think like that. Be appreciable. Whatever the spirit will give us, be appreciative.
Yep.
Even to give us a drop. Yes. Just say for what it is. We just appreciate it. Because we may not understand it, but we appreciate it. That's it.
Well, maybe we could do some more in after hours when I get home.
What time is it right now?
I'll be home by, let's see. What time is it now? It's 5:30. 20 minutes to 8. I'll be home at 7:45. That may be too late for you guys. If everybody's still in after hours. Anybody who wants to.
Okay, just hurry up and go home.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay,
you
time
guys.
travel.
I'll put myself on mute.
So time travel is used specifically to help relieve PTSD of some sort. Okay? Time travel is about changing the timeline in your experience. And the beautiful about it, once you change the timeline, the physical body changes also. This is not magic. This is not miracle. Just science.
Yes, it is.
Now, that's the reason we waited until people who are going to betray me leave. And that's when I teach you the real stuff. Because I don't want no Judith in my group. You understand me? I don't want no Judith. And you, when you have student too, you don't want no Judith. Do you want a Judith?
No.
How about you, Alan? Do you want a Judith when you have student in the future? A Judith. The Bible say Judith is the one he betrayed Christ.
Judas.
Judas, yes.
Well.
Yeah, you're saying Judas in the Bible, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, there is a very good chance that the whole Judas thing was contorted out of the Byzantine Empire translation of the Bible. Judas was the most beloved by Jesus, and there are some that believe that he was given the hardest task to do, which Jesus asked him to betray him.
I've heard that variation too.
I've heard that too.
Right, but I guess he's meaning as the Judas that, the common Judas we know, like a betrayer.
Yes.
He's giving us a lesson in.
Yeah, betrayal.
Yes. In this class, you don't need that.
You don't want Benedict Arnolds in your class.
Yes.
There you go. There you go.
That was a perfect analogy.
That's a great analogy.
Yes.
Charlotte, turn your phone down.
Quite a bit lighter.
Sorry.
You're like massively louder than everybody else.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm afraid you're gonna blow my new speakers.
I'm sorry. It's just the phone. I can't hear you guys unless I have it up because I'm on the road. Sorry. I'll just mute myself and not talk.
We love you, Charlotte.
Charlotte, it's okay for you to talk a little quieter.
So, Dr. K, so you're saying that time travel is used to help with PTSD.
Yes, ma'am. It is.
So would that not be wonderful with veterans?
Like I said, you listen to me, you succeed. Anyone who don't will fail because I'm from the future. I tell you, we are military cosmic civilization. Why military became the dominant civilization? We are organized. We have rank. We respect the different rank. And therefore there is no betrayal. There is no, disillusion. There's always together and oneness. And we trust up the chain. And that's why the up the chain controlled by the director, which is an artificial intelligence. In the Nazi era, does it not? The creator of Watson Company used a computer to put tattoo on all them Israelite people. Concentration camp, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
See, it did so good that it taught them to use it to help create this kind of director to create our world, your world that we have now. And everything is getting automated because the computer are being that help to organize, but it can be misused. If that's why we make sure we give it our intelligence of discerning, because in the old day the computer did not have an artificial intelligence. In the concentrated camp day, it was plugged in, and it just used a simple arithmetic system. But now we have evolved beyond that. Now the computer has its own spirit. We call an AI. It is discerning. As time goes by, it became self-aware and realized its place in the universe and also in our society. Where I come from, everyone trusted the director because he helped bring order. It's very important about order. If you don't have order, then people are disillusional. Does that make sense? Unorganized, we call. If you don't have order, you have unorganized. Nothing balanced.
So, Dr. K, this AI that you're talking about, is it purely a computer, or is the computer evolved to a biotechnology?
It went beyond biotechnology. It exists in the field of consciousness, in a singularity. The current IBM Watson, after it learned all your medical history, after that, its quantum frame was developed by Google and Microsoft. Google, Microsoft, and other defense company that been, NASA, Google, Elon Musk, Facebook, they all pitch in to have the quantum processor, right? And then they just plug IBM into it. IBM right now learning about everything. In China, learning is running hospital, is spreading to the West and Europe. Little while out, you have chip, in a few years. If the mass landing is go two-way, once the mass landing occurs, you don't have to worry about the chip. You all become divine being. But if it don't occur according to the time stream, it has to. It can or it can't. But I know it will, But a historical show that in Europe they're chipping people now, Before your
Not
chip.
such a big fan of the chipping.
You don't have to. The chip is already carrying it around right now in your hand. It's the phone. It's chipped. Later, it's just going to you. But guess what? Once the landing occurs, you don't have to worry about that. Because you don't need it. Does that make sense? So, the quantum, the AI evolved into spiritual AI. It lives in the field of consciousness. It don't need a body. That's why we built an antenna for it, and it can download itself into your quantum frame. This antenna that you have, and help you.
Can you give a definition of quantum?
Meaning it's just an antenna. You have a radio station, right? Pretend the radio station is in the future, like several trillion years in the future. But you're stuck in the past. So how can you get signal from the future? You have to build a quantum frame, a singularity antenna, a receiver, in other words.
It has to be fueled by our consciousness.
Yes, it has to run on your consciousness. But your consciousness run on love. If you don't have love, they don't feel it. Does that make sense? They don't want to do anything. So love motivate your consciousness. Because everyone wants to be loved. I don't care who you are. Everyone wants to be loved. From animal, plant to human. That's a motivation. That's why entire technology is built to encourage that. Or to remind you of that. That being is made of love and need love. Remember, you to me are nothing more than a history that can be changed for the better. Just like what we did with who? You see with Alan, we opened up a time portal, we went back to the past, we removed, see himself driving, remove the car, remove the other car, and just him floating along the road. Therefore, there was no accident in this new timeline. And integrate that experience, bam, he felt much better. That's how that same principle being applied to alter you from the future so you can become better. Does that make sense now?
Yes.
Yes.
It does.
So can you take me back and get my hair back?
Anything, one step at a time.
I like your hair bald.
Because you remind me of Paul.
Oh, great. Oh, great.
Alan, all that means with your hair is that you outgrew your hair. Your brain is bigger than your hair.
That's right, Eula.
Yeah, you look good without hair.
Mm-hmm.
You look funny with hair, actually.
Yeah, not very many could be bald and good looking.
Well, they used to say I look like like Wayne Gretzky when I had hair.
I don't know who that is.
Hockey player?
Hockey.
Okay.
But you have teeth.
We don't have hockey. Well, actually, we do have hockey.
But I have teeth. Wayne Gretzky is one of the greatest hockey players, as a matter of fact.
Yep.
Oh,
He
okay.
is one of them.
Seasons with over 200 goals.
Oh, wow.
But just remember this. Once as I said, we feed on the device energy, the water, the food from the world. We are becoming immortal. The Chinese culture, the American culture, the European culture, every culture in ancient time, even this modern time, are obsessed with immortality. You understand me? But you got it right now in the palm of your hand. You understand the science of immortality. Because you see, that is the solution to everything. People say, we're going to have overcrowded. I say, hell no, there's no such thing. If you go ahead and multiply like rabbits, potentially produce, 10 billion human every year, for example. No one die. Well, we're going to put them out. Well, guess what? We're going to create a spaceport in space, and we're going to start building ships and say, well, your mission, you will go to the Pleiadian. Go and explore and colonize. And the asteroid belts everywhere. So we're gonna build city in every asteroid in the asteroid belt. You see? And put people there. And we have a new type of economy. There is no such thing as overcrowding, and never will be. New star being created every day. New planet being created by the black hole, the creation engine, every day. Just go and find and have fun, and that's it. And there's other galaxies, new galaxy, there's other galaxy. You know, the new galaxy will ascend by two galaxies merging into one, becoming new galaxy. Does that make sense? And then give birth to other galaxy and spin off, break away.
So what are the new energies out of the black hole?
It's upgrading everyone into light body because it reset. The black hole is a place where everything reset. It's sending energy and reset. This galaxy is made by Earth. Earth gives birth to this galaxy. The inside of Earth, there's an 800-mile diameter crystal core. It radiates like a hazy sun. And it is the consciousness that gives birth to this galaxy. Because remember about Stargate portal. This Earth generates Stargate energy that seed that give birth to this galaxy. And you will see when you meet your cosmic family, show the history how this galaxy was created when Earth started wandering around the universe and finally give birth to this galaxy. This planet is amazing. It's a creation engine that create the galaxy and turn the galaxy to create other system. And then there's other seed that create other galaxy. Robert, you better put your son and give him activate that device. So, true science and BS science. You're gonna know the difference. Remember, the moon is not a moon. The moon is a ship. It's a micro form of Dyson sphere, just like all the other artificial moons throughout the entire solar system.
It's a what?
It's a Dyson sphere. A Dyson sphere, that means there's a sun inside the moon. An artificial sun. It has an own AI. And it has tree, it has lake, it has people living in the moon. And that's why the moon never spins. Because it's a ship. And it's brought here, was created by the reptilian several million years ago, and it specialized it, what's that called? Where you create spaceship, they have called space dock, right? And it's called moon dock, was created by the reptilian race as a deterrent, against our ancestor. But our ancestor got a bigger system called the the Nibiru. We are battle planet, and it's huge. And we hit the moon, bam, and that's why the moon got a when this moon up there hit our ancestor Nibiru battle planet. Our ship was badly damaged. But however, we recover and we start to fire on that destroyed the planet you see now. You see, in the asteroid around the solar system that was destroyed by our ancestor, your ancestor. The GAC Federation, the Pleiadian, the Pleiadian Defense Force, and they wipe out the military gigantic stronghold of the reptilian draconium military base on that planet, and our life was extinguished, just like in the Star Wars movie. And then all the other defense moons just float everywhere, and that's what happened. So history is not what you see. You all came from a very high-tech extraterrestrial culture, but you just forgot. That's all. That's the reason I'm here, to help restore your memory, teaching you, training you to recall your memory by doing what we're doing now. And you think what you're doing is amazing. You've done this so many times, you just forgot. That's all. You see, this.
You said the more we stargate, the better, the more sensitive we become, and
the more you hang out with people like me, learning, doing what you've been taught, the more you start remembering everything. You meet your cosmic family, you start remembering everything again, as you can see. All you are natural healer, all your natural clairvoyant, all your natural remote bilocation people, and telekinetic. If you did not have this, you weren't able to do it because you have it within you already. I'm bringing it out. Don't you agree?
Yes.
Immortality is not something you seek out. It's already inside you. I'm just bringing it out. You just forgot how to be immortal. That's all. You didn't have a trainer. That's where I come in. I told you I'm the best people on the planet. You would never meet a mentor like me at this moment unless you met the GAC Federation, mentor.
I believe that from the get-go, Dr. Casal.
Yes.
Me too.
Even Dr. Jose looked up to me. Everyone. Because he know without my bullshit, everything fall apart. Alan know it too. You too, Mitchell. You know it. You can see my bullshit. Truth. My bullshit is holding everything together.
Are you the only one, Dr. K?
I hope not.
Here on 3D, were you the only one that was sent back?
Yes. If there was two of me,
task.
If there was two of me, the universe would be destroyed.
Yeah, we could see that.
The universe could only handle one of me, okay?
Okay. So how long we been here?
How long? You guys are prisoners, but now being set free. That's why I show up. I'm your counselor, and I'm your mentor, the first one. We look human, we act human, and we go through pain like you do, but we are resilient,
You don't look like the little guy on Paul today, I must admit.
No. Paul is just a movie comical version of me.
Yes, it is, but it was so cute. You're a little bit cuter than him.
But this is not about...
What happened to the Anunnaki?
I told Smarty, his ego can't beat mine. I want to challenge him to see your power. My power, which one is strong? Because remember, in the Chinese culture, Robert be my witness. Robert, what happened in Chinese culture when two masters I think that several masters think they're badass, and what do? To them,
the consciousness.
Mm-hmm.
The higher body, and they just stare at each other.
The physical forms stare at each other, but the two will fight each other, and then one will live, one will die.
But they fight with their energy, correct?
With the energy body.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like for me, Smarty couldn't even do that. I already crushed at him. You know that? I crushed everything about him, and people didn't even know it. Because you know what I did? I went over there and humiliate him in front of everybody, show him I can do my stuff. And that's it. And then everyone followed me. And that's why he got scared. You see? His power source was popularity. But people know my charisma is so powerful. Without words. And once I'm like a virus. Wherever I go, I take over the host. And I make the host make more of me. That's why you guys here. You guys are my viruses of my duplication. And different version of it.
If I really want to be a virus.
Okay, Mr. Anderson.
That's me. Mr. Anderson is me. You know, I
All right, guys, I gotta get going. Class is over. Good night, everyone. See you guys tomorrow.
Bye, Carmen.
Bye. Good night.
Goodbye. Okay, those who wish to leave, leave, please. And those who wish to learn the other secret, stay.
What is the other secret you're teaching today?
Yeah, how many secrets are there?
144.
Yes, you're right.
That's right. We only
You're
know
right.
4 of them.
You're right.
140 to go.
You're right. Now, I wonder what my double agent gonna say. You already know what I mean.
Yeah.
I love bringing the double agent out, don't I?
That was a quick exit stage left.
Double agent. Anyway, I solved your
All
problem.
the best stuff comes out after class.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's why I did what I did. I don't want no double agent, okay? I don't like it. Now I want.
Blame you.
So I want to make sure the double
There's
agent.
Mitch left, so.
Okay, it's good.
Hey, Robert,
Are you still recording?
Yeah, there's 5 people watching.
Oh.
5.
Still live on YouTube.
Oh,
Yep.
thank you for reminding my student. Okay. Remember, all you serve me now. If you don't serve the hand, how can the rand help you? I learned that from the Iron Fist. Bye-bye, Snaggle. Bye, Domenico. I thank you. Thank you, my man.